Maybe we should review the terms we're using. I don't know if everyone is familiar with the terms. Zakat is 2.5% of your wealth, and that's directed towards the needy poor. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sadaqah is more of a maybe ad hoc, voluntary giving. What kind of restrictions are there on zakah? Sadaqah? Any? None? Yeah.
There is no restriction.
Mm. And then waqf is the building of a system or a trust or like a building, a project that kind of continues on and on. And I'm sure we'll get into some details on these kind of things. So to think of this not as handouts, but as more repair, trying to fix the structure, the system, the way of life. Let's talk about social capital, which can be, well, let's start with community capital. So community capital is like the resources, say a community, a neighborhood builds up. That could be schools, funds, social services, brain trust, anything of those resources, assets is called capital. So that, if the community has good capital, also called institutional capital, it can also improve the individuals. Now, individuals have capital, and that needs to be developed. And I'll just talk about 4 of them, like financial, human, social, and cultural capital. Human capital is knowledge, education, ability, skills, and those kind of things that will help you get jobs. The social capital is your network, who you know, who can get you a job, peers, role models, people up below you and above you, that kind of thing. So it's your network. And this can also apply towards social media and all that. Financial capital, obviously, is money. I mean, money seems to solve everything, right? So having money, but also the knowledge, the skills. Does everyone have the ins and outs of financial dealings in a capitalist society when you're dealing with big capitalists and all that? So financial capital, obviously can be developed in all of us. And then cultural capital, which is, do you know your culture really well? Do you know how to talk to people? Do you know what's expected of you or them? Can you talk to people, relate to people of classes above you and below you? Knowing your own culture can help you get stuff or not. So why is it such a problem to develop these types of capital? When the individual is undergone discrimination or oppression, not only for the years or their whole life, but generations, that forces a kind of culture of poverty, a short-term thinking. And it's hard to plan long-term. Let's save for tuition to get this degree, to get this job, way off. It's like, how do we pay the rent tomorrow? How are we going to eat tonight? And your time frame, your perspective becomes shorter and shorter. And also, some of the things that seem stupid from the outside, like spending money foolishly. Why are you buying rims for your car? Why are you, eating McDonald's all the time? It could be to gain more accommodation and acceptance from your peer group, your home group. You want to, since that's your only support and only people you have, you're going to try to impress them and keep up with the Joneses and that kind of thing. And that may explain, foolish spending. Things like not doing well in school or not saving money or doing banking or all that can be distrust of institutions. So a lot of things that individuals do that they don't have the what we consider good capital may be a result from these years of oppression. So we need to get into this mindset of consumption. Instead of consumption, we go towards capital building. Instead of just throwing handouts out where it's spent, it develops into these resources. And I guess we can talk about that a little later. Dr. Bukhari?